Good morning, people. It is Wednesday morning, and I am sitting in my backyard just having some coffee. Um, I know I didn't record yesterday, and I believe I recorded the day before, but I already had missed 2 days. So I'm kind of slacking a little bit. I'm I'm trying to really enjoy this vacation. It's been one of the first vacations since I moved to Georgia that I have actually been able to just chill. So I'm enjoying it. I don't want to enjoy it too much because I don't want it to become something else. I don't want it to become like depression or sadness or anything like that. So I have to watch out for that. Um, but it has been a a few tough days. Um, and I told you guys that I did cut off the X from my phone and all of that. But I still communicate with her mom, her sister, because they were always kind to me, they were good to me, and I don't want to say they're nothing like her. Obviously, they're family, but they're good people. They're really, really good people. So, yesterday, I spoke to her mom for almost an hour, just talking about life. you know, she's a really, really nice lady. Um, and it's different because in my first marriage, that I was in it for 22 years, I um, I didn't have a relationship with my mother-in-law. I tried, but she just did not like me. Maybe she knew I was a lesbian, but she did not like me. And she would tell me that she did not like me, and that's okay. At least she was honest. Sometimes she was a little bit hypocritical, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I guess I was too because, you know, as time went by, I was like, I don't like you, lady. You're mean. And I always was kind to her. So I guess I was a little hypocritical as well. But who knows? um, ooh, sorry, that crazy sound. Um, you hear the birds? I was trying to see if I could see the bird. Oh, maybe he's in a different tree. But that's one thing I like about this backyard. I mean, it's got trees further back, not so much close to the house. Um, but enough, enough to not seem like we're living in the desert or anything like that. But I did want to make a video because I think that recently I've been feeling a little bit, you know, I, I don't know if it's just the sadness or the realization of this, you know, separation or this breakup. But I've been feeling a little bit sad. And obviously, it's supposed to happen. It's part of the process. Um, but I really, 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 really do not want to fall in like depression or anything like that. It did happen in the past when I was married to a man and I was miserable. I mean, I would have to say that a good 10 years of my life married to that man was in depression. And I think I've already shared that there were times where I thought of taking my life. But, you know, the people that I love, unknowingly, you know, help me out of that because I wouldn't want them to cause them any pain or suffering. So, but that's, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. I'm a little concerned that, you know, I'm gonna get to that, and I really, really, really do not. It's not a good place to be, and I don't want to get to that. So I need to make sure that I work on myself so much that I start creating something that brings me so much happiness that will not bring me to that state. And I said yesterday, I made a video, or yesterday, the day before, that I was going to start painting. And I didn't because I remember I told you guys that I put buds in the front where the flagpole is. And freaking squirrel. I don't know if it was squirrels. I think it was the cats. We have like alley cats with no alleys, just, you know, homeless cats, vagrants. Anyway, so the people next door to us feed them. I mean, it's a kind thing, I guess. But they fucking pooped all over my flower bed. And so then, and they messed the buds up. They peeled. I thought they were squirrels first. I saw the little holes. I was like, fucking squirrels, you know? So I said, okay, so let me plant them again, you know, those that were not taken out. And then when I was I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put regular plants. I'm just going to buy plants, like grown plants, and plant them. And I went to plant them, and I noticed poop. Like it was like a litter box. I was like, fucking cats. So I took all the poop out and I threw it next to my neighbor. Like, they're your cats. So I threw them that way. And I planted. So instead of painting, but, you know, that's a fun thing for me. You know, I always enjoy gardening. I just never felt, I never felt it at the other home. Like, you know. So anyway, but I have a few things growing. I do have to say that my chives are coming in, and I have like one little tiny strawberry seed that is propagating. Pepper, a pain in the ass pepper, before I planted the fruits and the onions and the chives, the strawberries and the chives, I had them on my table out here. And Pepper, so fucking nosy, just started sniffing away, and I think she kind of moved around some of the seeds. I don't know what she did. So I'm hoping that the strawberry seeds come out. But, you know. So that's about it. But that's my concern right there. That, you know, that I'm falling into this depressive state, and I really do not want to go there. It's not fun. It's not a fun place to be. So I'm trying very hard. I'm trying very hard at keeping my mind occupied. You know, and I know that the issue is that codependency. Like, I don't feel, it's like I need external love or approval. I don't know what the term is I want to use. Like I'm worthy or something, you know? When it shouldn't be. I need to do that on my own. And that's what I need to work on, you know? That and I have days that I feel it 100%. I'm very confident, and you know, I'm going places, and then I have days that I don't. And I don't want to rely on people's approval or the way people see me as a tool to how I feel about myself. And there's a lot of personal shit. I don't think I've shared this much personal shit before. But it kind of, it kind of hit me a little bit. It did kind of hit me. So, like yesterday and the day before, I was thinking that a lot. You know? Sometimes when I see the videos, I see this wonderful, beautiful, like powerful woman. And other times that I see the videos, I was like, oh my God, you're so pathetic, you know? And I don't, obviously I don't want that. I want to make sure that every time I see it, or at least 90% of the times that I look at the videos, that I see me as you know, as a worthy person. Somebody said to me one time, I wish that you saw yourself how I think it was a student. I think it was a student. Pepper, what are you chewing on? A student said, I wish that you saw yourself how we see you. And I think it was a bad day. I was having a bad day. And just my demeanor demonstrated how I was feeling, different from who I normally am with with the students, And and one of the kids, and it was a girl, a female student, and she said that to me, And sometimes that's true. Sometimes I need to see myself how others that's Pepper, how others see me. But yeah, that's what's been going on for a little bit. I've been it's been a little bit difficult. And maybe that's the true reason why I haven't made the videos. I have been busy, that's correct. I'm not, that's not a lie. I have been doing some schoolwork and all that. But, I can take 5 minutes into the videos. It doesn't have to be 20 minutes, half an hour. But I have not. So I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know if the reason or the true reason is because um, I don't know, getting depressed. I need to get back on my groove. And I really do not want to take medication. Like I don't want to do no antidepressants or anything like that. I don't want to do anything like that. So I need to find the solution. So, guys, if you know any solutions other than therapy, because, I'm working on that already. And I am putting myself out there. Like I met, like remember the date I went on, the friend of a friend of a friend. Really nice person, but did share with me that, you know, I was miscommunicated because she's not a lesbian. She's a pansexual. So, and we still talk, just friends, just kind of back and forth. And, but sometimes I find myself, um, like having to talk to her or needing to talk to her. And I don't, that's what I need to get away from. That's what I need to stop putting in my head. And of course, I do not want to make her feel like she's obligated, right? Because she kind of feels like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I mean, she's a really nice lady, and, but she's not into women, I guess. She's more into people, which is kind of cool, right? It's like whoever her body, mind, soul connects with. That's kind of cool, having that. That's just who I am. I respect that. That's pretty cool. But anyway, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I don't know what I have planned for today. Um, I think there's some debris in this backyard that was left here by the previous owner. And I think I am going to, smash it up and throw it out. And there's a little area that I really want to plant. The only bad thing is that it collects a lot of water for whatever the reason. So I'm gonna have to build it up, like get soil from other peppers just rolling on the grass over there. Mm. What are you doing, Pepper? But anyway, I'm gonna have to fill it up with soil, mulch, whatever, and then plant on top because I mean, I don't want to put any plants on it that are gonna drown because so much water collects in that area. Excuse me. And I think part of the reason is because it's kind of sunken in a little bit. It's not like leveled. So, and I did put some. They look so cute. Maybe I should let me see if I can change the cam. There we go. So I'm talking about that area right there where that bucket is. So that bucket was left here. That's like debris, and that it's like a upside down doghouse. And I guess they used to plant stuff in it, but it's all messed up. So I'm gonna take it out and throw it out. But that's what I planted yesterday. I planted some, or the day before yesterday. I planted some in the front yard, and I put some there, and those are something lilies, and they're perennials, so that's a good thing. I don't mind having them out there. And the lady who was selling them, she was selling them for like $5, and there were like 3 or 4 of them in each planter. So I rather buy from like green thumb people than like Home Depot and places like that. But anyway, but that's my little. So the green is the chives. Obviously, you can't see, nothing is up, but they're coming, they're peeking through. But there you go. So far, that's what I have. That's my little area. That's my little area. Um, and at least that has kept me a little bit occupied, and that's a good thing. You know, makes me happy. That makes me happy. Um, but still, I don't know. Obviously, the emptiness is there. You know, my ex-mom said, "Hey, I'm gonna be coming to town in a little bit. I hope I can stop by and visit." And of course, I said, yeah. She says, I still pray. That you guys can fix things, but I don't know how possible that would be, because I think that when a person does not love or does not know how to love, no matter how much they tried, they can't be successful at it. And I know that she tries to be very loving, and I'm, talking about the ex. She tries to be very loving, but it's not a genuine kind of love. And I know that I shared that with her many times, and she would get upset. But it was, whether it was, part codependency or truly how I felt, um, it was still a feeling, and it shouldn't be dismissed. It should be like explored. Like, okay, so why do you feel that way? What is it about it? And all right, well, let me enjoy the rest of my coffee, and I might get up and make some breakfast in a little bit. All right, people. Hopefully, the next video is not going to be as sad, I guess. You know, I am going to go camping this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it. I am and I'm not. I am because it's something to do with people I know I'm going to enjoy. But I'm not because I don't want to feel I don't want to be in this state, right? This state of sadness, so I don't want to be in this state. Hopefully, something clicks within the next 2 days. I won't feel this way. And it's a very subtle feeling. Sometimes it's a little difficult to decipher, but I've felt it in the past, so I know what it's like. And I was like, shit, I need to work with that. I don't want it to get any worse than that. So I have to make a schedule for today, and set a few goals for today. Make sure I meet those goals for today, and once I meet those goals, then I feel a little bit better about myself. And hopefully that way, little by little, I will get out of this funk, you know? Get out of this funk. All right, people. Peace out. Bye bye.